Good morning. Hope you are all doing well on this blustery January morning. Hope you've got all your documents hidden well, and of course, you're giving them up voluntarily. Anyway, I'd like to introduce Kara and Andres, and we are going to sing a spirited version of our opening number, Spirit-Led, Spirit-Fed. The words are in your program. If you can, join us by jumping up and singing along.
Spirit-led, Spirit-fed, everywhere and always I am Spirit-led. I am Spirit-led, Spirit-fed, everywhere and always I am Spirit-led, flowing like a river of peace. I am nature's wandering child, love cannot be added to me. I am made complete. Spirit-led, I am Spirit-led, Spirit-fed, everywhere and always I am Spirit-led. There's magic in every day, like a beautiful song. And as we're choosing our way, there's a voice inside to guide us along. We are Spirit-led, Spirit-fed, everywhere and always we are Spirit-led. We are Spirit-led, Spirit-fed, everywhere and always we are Spirit-led. We are Spirit-led, Spirit-fed, everywhere and always we are Spirit-led. We are Spirit-led, Spirit-fed, everywhere and always we are Spirit-led. Everywhere and always we are Spirit-led. Everywhere and always we are Spirit-led.
Hi, and welcome everybody. Look at this crowd on a cold, rainy morning. We come here to celebrate and enjoy community. We welcome those of you who are with us online. And if you want to say a hello, please do that on the chat, and Mel will say hello back. And here we go. Today's speaker is our wonderful Oswaldo Mora, my brother on the Future Ministers team and the Spiritual Leaders team, because one of us is already ordained. And he's going to be giving our message today. Yeah. So, in the meantime, we will light our divine light candle. If you're joining us online and you want to get a candle and do this, so you can connect with yourself and with us more, please do it. And this simple sacred ceremony is to remind us that each of us has that divine light inside. And we're deliberately igniting that right now. And with that, we'll say our invocation and opening prayer, which, for those of you who may be new, is found on this buff sheet in the back of the seat in front of you. And here we go. There is only one presence and one power active in the universe and in my life. God, the good omnipotence. And so it is. And join us in this meditation chant. I surrender. I trust and I know. As I surrender, I fall into the arms
I surrender. I trust and I know as I surrender, I fall into the arms of love. I fall into the arms of love.
Ooh. So, this beautiful, rainy, cold day in winter reminds us what the trees do during this time of year. They take all their sap and let it flow down into Grandmother Earth. And likewise, it provides us a deep opportunity to go deeper inside to that beautiful, always available, divine part of us, that divine consciousness. And as we take a deep breath, with the exhale, we invite anything that doesn't serve us to be released. We can do that again, inviting anything that stands between us and inner peace and that divine connection to release. Grounding ourselves in that divine. And from that place, like the sap in the trees returning down, down, we go into some quiet and silence to see what is there for us in the next minute or two. And emerging from that space with all the peace, the calm, the love, the joy. Invite our prayer chaplain, Karen Rowe, to pray over the prayers in our prayer box.
As we continue to keep our hearts open to the divine consciousness, we pray for the request in this prayer box, knowing that as human beings with human minds, We are inseparable from the divine Spirit. And in this moment, we are invited to wake up more of the divine inside us. It is infinite. And as we do, we release and let go of anything that keeps us from the path of our divineness. We let go of self-defeating thoughts, of thoughts of hopelessness, of failure. We let go of self-effacing words. And we take on the words and the spirit of the divine. Words such as, I am, I will, I did. And as we follow this path in the divine, we begin to see the manifestation of what we need in our lives. We begin to see more abundance in every area. We see better health, more harmonious relationships. And we see more love, more unconditional love. And for this gift that we have been given, to be the best we can be and to choose again, we give thanks, and so it is.
So it is. And staying in that prayerful place, we add to these prayers anyone who is in our hearts, on our minds today, speaking their name either silently or out loud in a whisper, so that their names can be honored and brought into this energy. Do that now. Errol, Victoria, Betsy, Donald. And slowly opening the eyes and bringing that Christ presence, that divine consciousness back into this room, looking to at least two people, seeing the divine in them, and knowing that you are seen back as the divine. And if you will join me now, we'll say our vision and mission statement, also found on the buff sheet. Our vision, we envision the divine light awakening in all. Our mission, we center in peace and love. We connect in our hearts with others. We celebrate our journey toward wholeness, and we empower others to experience their spiritual magnificence. And so it is. We're going to have special music, and then our wonderful Oswaldo will give us a message. Woo!
Some weeks are good weeks. This was a good week. We have 3 songs that are all about uplifting this week. I think everybody could use a little uplifting this week. And yeah.
I was a little girl alone in my little world who dreamed of a little home for me. pretend between the trees and fed my house guest barking leaves and laughed in my pretty bed of green. I had a dream that I could fly from the highest swing. I had a dream. Long walks in the dark through woods grown behind the park. I asked God who I'm supposed to be. The stars smiled down at me. God answered in silent reverie. I said a prayer and I fell asleep. I had a dream that I could fly from the highest tree. I had a dream. Now I'm old and feeling gray. I don't know what's left to say about this life I'm willing to leave. I lived it full and I lived it well. There's many tales I've lived to tell. I'm ready now. I am ready now. I am ready now to fly from the highest wing. I had a dream.
Thank you very much, Right Matter. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, mijo. In Spanish, we have these words for our kids. Ese es mi hijo. When we are proud of our kids, that's my son. Ese es mi hijo. Good morning, everyone. My name is Oswaldo Mora. Hi over there. I know that I don't see you, but I know that you see me. And here I am, happy to be here. My Reverend Victoria, she asked me last week, what's going to be your theme? You know, I am a little bit complex because I go with the flow. So when, especially my wife asks me things about the future, I don't have an answer. And you know, so tell me, give me an idea. And okay, so I start creating my ideas, my imagination. Okay, it's going to be like this, we're going to do like this, da, da, da. But, you know, it's just like that. So when Reverend Victoria asked me, what are we going to talk about next Sunday? And I said, good question. And then I remembered that for yesterday, I had planned to facilitate a workshop about memories in Spanish in Durham. So I said, it's going to be about memories. And she said, oh, great. Memories of what? I said, you know what? Let's talk about the memory of love. In one context, you know, if we come to unity, it's because we want to create something different in our lives, more than the traditional spirituality and all of those things. So we are looking for something different. So let's put together the desire of creating ourselves in a new version. And as I'm creating myself in a new version, I need to go to the beginning of the things. And what is that? It's love. Because we are created by this power, energy of love. So I said, that's going to be the context. So I got it. So now I want just to do a little exercise. I want you to close your eyes, please, right now. Trust, it won't hurt. Close your eyes. Bring a mirror in front of you and bring the image of the most important person for you. Who is the most important person? Put that person in your mirror. Now open your eyes. It's not a meditation, it was just an exercise. So, who do you see? Who? Self. Who do you see? My daughter. Your daughter? Your husband? Your wife? Who do you see? Husband? And husband? The wife? You know? God and Jesus. No one. So, if I ask you to bring a mirror, who are you supposed to see there? I love my wife. I cannot see my life without her. And I'm telling her every single day, just in case. You know? And I must be honest, at the beginning of our relationship, we thought that we have to do that. I'm going to be the one who is in charge of making her happy, and she's going to be the one who is in charge of making me happy. So we tried to work like that, and we couldn't do it. We failed. Thanks God, we realized that, that's not the way. So we have to see for ourselves, to work in our own version. So whatever I have to offer comes from me, to me. Brother Jesus says, I am the beginning and I am the ending of the things. And I put it a little bit more words. I said, I am the beginning, I am the ending of the things in my life. So if I don't work in creating a better version of me, nobody has the power to do it because I've been created to make my own choices. Of course we love. I love my kids. I love my wife. And how much I love myself. You know, there was a time when everything went wrong in my life. Thanks God. Because that made me realize that that's not the way. So I used to see myself in the mirror, and I saw how much I hated myself. Because I was so wrong. I created pain all over the places. So I said, what's wrong with you? So today's message begins with because in the universe, when you have a question, you have the answers all over the place. You just have to see it. So I found in Facebook. Yeah, I found in Facebook. You know, scrolling Facebook and say, look at this. As a human being, you have the power to shape your circumstances as a human being, you have the power to shape your circumstances, and when you do it consciously, you can create the life you want. So what I found there is the word power. And then I went to the daily word. Because I'm from Unity, of course, I'm connected with the daily word. And the daily word says something about power. Again. So the daily word says, when I hear my own conversations, my thoughts, sometimes I can listen something based on fear, and then I can listen something based on love. If you are not in love, you are in fear. So, why is it that I choose fear? Because, sadly, it's the things that I saw when I was a little one, when I was a child. And can you imagine? I come from a place where superstition is all over. And one of those superstition things is that's crazy. This is crazy. My grandmother and my mother, they used to think that if you wear the clothes and a similar color as the rainbow will take you. And I said, what? Yes. So one day I saw my grandmother so desperate and my mother and my aunt crying. So what happened? So I see my mother covered with one black poncho because she was dressed in red. So what's wrong being with that red coat? The rainbow can't take me. And in my mind, I was 5 years old, 6 years old. The rainbow will take me. Wow, what experience! I wanted that. So next time when my mother took me to a shop to buy some coat, I chose an orange. I said, I want to go with the rainbow. Whatever is going to be better than this. And I made sure that day I wear and nothing happened. And I was thinking, when I grew up and I start the journey of shamanic and unity path together, about those beliefs. And you know what? It was December when I went to Ecuador, and my grandmother still is alive. She's 96 years old right now. And I asked her, hey, abuela, do you remember that you used to be afraid of the rainbow taking you if you wear a clothes the same color as the rainbow? And you know what she said? Yes, of course. It can happen. Oh my God. No, that cannot be true, abuela. Oh, yes. And you know what? This little, my mother-in-law died of the sickness of the white rainbow. White rainbow, what is that? There is something that comes from the well and I said, and do you believe still those things? Of course, mijo. So I said, no wonder. Our Latin America is sustained in those states of fear. You fear, people fears about the rainbow taking you. And they believe that. So that's a sign of fear. You know, the innocence of this little one wanting to go with the rainbow is where it will take me. Wow, let's have a journey. Let's have an adventure. Let's do something different. But no, 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 no. Fear first. Be cautious. So today is about confronting ourselves. Because remember, you are the only one who has the keys to transform your own information. Nobody can do it for you. I was joking with my wife. I said, you know what? I'm going to do some exercise for you today because I love you. I'm going to bring some vitamins in your name. You see, I'm going to meditate for you 2 hours. Don't worry, because I love you. It's the same thing when I expect that someone change things in my life. You know? When it's about to myself, nobody has the power over that. Because I've been created with the capacity of doing and redoing things in my life, but only by myself. You come to church, yes, but don't expect church to transform your life. We just give you the information. So you choose to transform anything in your life. You can create your new life whenever you decided to. Based on what? You have the power of will. The sustained by, the story that we talk about Jesus Christ and 12 apostles, that's fantastic because I used to believe that happened 2,000 years ago. Long time ago was when Jesus was here. He had 12 crazy guys wanting to go with the rainbow. And that's it. But it was happened 2,000 years ago. Nothing to do with me right now. But hey, hold on. Unity comes and said, hey, whatever happens in the Bible is happening to you in your life right now. Oh, wow. So it's not something that came from 2,000 or 5,000 years ago. It's happening right now. Why? Because I have chakras. 7 energy points in my body, and one of those, the 7th chakra, is called the Christ. So that's what Jesus said. I am the path. Nobody gets there if it doesn't go through me. But it's not about Jesus, it's about the Christ in us. Oh, wow, yeah, so those 2,000 years, it just comes to my present life. So what about the 12 powers? The 12? Oh, wow. First, Jesus came and looked for, hey, Peter, I need you. Jesus said, Peter, I need you. He didn't say, I'm the Christ. You have to come and look for me. No, it's the Christ connection who is looking for support. And the 12 apostles are waiting for something to be supported by. You see, it's a team effort. Jesus didn't do it himself. So he found who is able to represent his vision of life, to leave a legacy, to leave the message, so we can take that path. So the first power that Jesus brings up is faith, the power of faith. That means if I don't have that connection sustained by divinity, if I don't have the certainty of the unknown in me, nothing will happen. Master Jesus says, bring faith. How much? In the size of a mustard seed. What? I thought I'm going to need a lot. No, with the size of the mustard seed, Oswaldo. You don't need anything else. Faith just like that. But we will plant that seed. And that seed has to grow, to strengthen itself. So that's the process. And we must experience the process. First in darkness. Can you imagine the poor seed in the soil? It's dark. And this poor seed feels that it's breaking it. Of course, that's the process. So when we suffer, it's that we are transforming ourselves. But what about not being conscious of that? If I'm not conscious of my suffering, I'm start blaming. This is because of you, Carmelo. You didn't give me what you told me you're going to give me. Now I'm suffering because of you. No, come on. Carmelo has no power over me. He's my friend, that's what I mean. So, that's the point. Whatever happens in my life is my own responsibility. It's not because of. No, it's just because this is the process where I am. But if I have no conscious where I am right now, it will be double painful. When you ask a double meat in the burger, if you are not conscious of what you are experiencing right now in your life, you are suffering double, triple with cherry on top. That's the thing. And it happens a lot with my family. They spend all of this time studying, becoming professionals, making a lot of money, building their empire. But what about your life? I'm pretty busy. I'm pretty busy. I'm pretty busy. Okay. So now they are the one who has a lot of things, but their lives are not in the state of understanding what's going on. They blame the government, they blame the situation in the world, the economy. Any reason is good in order to justify why life is like this. We need to find something. We need to find the perfect system. We need to find this. No way, you don't have to find anything. You just have to get to know yourself. Oh no, I'm pretty busy to pay attention to you. You see? So that's the moment where I understand when Martin Jesus said that my brothers and sisters are the ones who share my vision. You are my family right now. You are our family right now. Because we share our vision of the Christ in us, transforming lives. So when we were living among the family, they barely pay attention to us. Now, while we are not living with them, they are missing us. Oh, we miss you guys. You were right. We have to pay more attention now the type of food that we eat. And also, we remember your messages, Oswaldo, and we didn't pay attention. Yeah, you didn't. Bye. I gotta go. I gotta go to a place where, yeah, people pay attention. That's the thing. So life took us to Chapel Hill, and we had nobody here as a reference. But it was our divine connection who brought us here. So we found our place. We found our family. So what if I decided to stay there because of fear? What's going to be? What's going to be in the future? What's going to be? What's going to be? How's going to be? We just decided to come here, and here we are. But we came in divine connection. That's from I invite you to be all the time. Divine connection. And if for some reason you are in a site full of trees that there is no Wi-Fi available, bring your memory of love that is in you. It's nowhere else. So I'm going to invite you for my last 3 minutes to close your eyes. And we're going to visit that in our fourth chakra. It's in the center of your chest. That is where love is. And I want you to visualize your first chakra that is in your root, lower place. That's where your fear is, because fear comes from what you learn from tradition, from the places that you was born. So I want you to please bring that energy of fear, breathing, and put it up to your heart. Whatever you experience in any area in your life, just breathe and bring it to your heart. Your heart has the power of transform things. Bring it. Whatever is the reason of your fear, just bring it. Breathe and bring it. Bring it. The truth that sets you free is in your heart. And you are the one who can transform the things in your life. I am. That's why the power of I am is in your heart. Bring it, bring it. Mm-hmm. One more time. Aho. So, wherever you're experiencing, my closing line, whatever you experience, it is fear, comes from your first chakra, there is information. Don't leave that thing there. Bring it to your fourth chakra. That transmutation comes and boom, it dissolves. And you will be able to do anything in order to fix that reality in you. Thank you very, very much. It's been an enormous pleasure to be here and an honor.
Thank you for that, Oswaldo. That was very nice. Actually works in good with this song. So anyway, this song is called Don't Dream It's Over. If you know the lyrics, sing along whenever you get there. And here we go. There is freedom within, there is freedom without. Try to catch the deluge in a paper cup. Many battles ahead, many battles are lost, but you'll never see the end of the road while you're traveling with me. Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now, when the world comes in, they come to build a wall between us. You know that they won't win. Now I'm towing my car, and there's a hole in the roof. My possessions are causing me suspicions, but there's no proof. In the paper today, tales of war and of waste, but you turn right over to the TV page. Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now, when the world comes in, they come to build a wall between us. You know that they won't win. Now I'm walking again to the beat of a drum, and I'm counting the steps to the door of your heart. Many shadows ahead, barely clearing the roof. Get to know the feeling of liberation and release. Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now, when the world comes in, they come to build a wall between us. You know that they won't win. Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now, when the world comes in, they come to build a wall between us. You know that they won't win.
Now, so this is where we have the opportunity to engage in the sacred cycle of prosperity and abundance, to give to our community in the ways that we receive from this lovely community. Lots of ways to give. If you're watching us online, it's on there. You can give through text, or there's all kinds of ways to give. Or you can put your intention in the basket, or use one of the envelopes on the back of the chair. So let's hold however it is that we're giving up to our heart, and bless these gifts that we're about to give, knowing that that energy comes back to us, pressed down and multiplied. So we'll say the blessing, which is on the back of the front of the buff sheet, beginning now. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, all that I receive, and all that I am. So it is. Have our ushers come around.
I'm happy, I'm joyful, I am fulfilled. I'm happy, I'm joyful, I am fulfilled. I'm aware of all my blessings, so much love I can't sit still. I'm happy, I'm joyful, I am fulfilled. I'm happy, I'm joyful, I am fulfilled. I'm happy, I'm joyful, I am fulfilled. I'm aware of all my blessings, so much good I can't sit still. I'm happy, I'm joyful, I am fulfilled. I'm happy, I'm joyful, I am fulfilled. I'm happy, I'm joyful, I am fulfilled. I'm aware of all my blessings, so much grace I can't sit still. I'm happy, I'm joyful, I am fulfilled.
If our ushers will come forward, and let's send our energy of blessings to what is here, knowing that what is in here is love made visible and manifest. And the more we give, the more it comes to us. So it is.
We're back. All right. All right. It's time for a little reggae. So, should have announced it earlier if you could have gone out to have
Oh, God. What
a little smoke if you wanted. But anyway, nonetheless, let's not bring that up. Hey, Frank.
The announcements will sit
So,
there.
anyway, the words are very simple. It is the act of affection that puts my love into motion. Let's all say that together just one time. It is the act of affection
I'll do it.
that puts my love into motion. It is the act of affection that puts my love into motion. It is the act of affection that puts my love into motion. It is the act of affection that puts my love into motion. It is the act of affection that puts my love into motion. And never in this dream have I been so pleased. The time is almost here and I'm ready to get my share. It is the act of affection that puts my love into motion. It is the act of affection that puts my love into motion. It is the act of affection that puts my love into motion. It is the act of affection, that puts my love into motion. And never in this dream have I been so pleased. The time is almost here and I'm ready to get my share. It is the act of affection that puts my love into motion. It is the act of affection that puts my love into motion. It is the act of affection, that puts my love into motion. It is the act of affection that puts my love into motion. And never in this dream have I been so pleased. The time is almost here and I'm ready to get my share. It is the act of affection, that puts my love into motion. It is the act of affection that puts my love into motion. Everybody now, come on. It is the act of affection, that puts my love into motion. It is the act of affection that puts my love into motion.
Acts of affection. Yeah. Before I go into the announcements, I want to welcome any newcomers. If we have newcomers today, would you raise your hand? Okay. Bob? Yeah, welcome. And we have a gift for you. If you'll fill out the information, there's a gift there for you. And if you're joining us for the first time online, we want to say welcome. We're so glad you're there with us online. And again, if you will let Mel know on the chat, she'll give you another big welcome. And if you're moved to join us in person, we would so welcome you. Okay, so if people are wondering why I walk funny, I'm getting a brand new knee in 9 days, and I can't wait. So keep me in your prayers. So our announcements. Our Pathways to Community class will be happening on Saturday, February 4th, here in the sanctuary. And if you've ever wondered where Unity came from or want to know more about it and New Thought and how UCP fits into it all, please join us. When I came here, I was here only about 2 or 3 times when I knew I was at home. And I thought, well, that's all I need. And I was ready to sign. And I'm a slow joiner. I was ready to sign. But then I had to take this class. And this class blew me away, just blew me away. Believe me, it's worth it. And you don't have to become it's necessary if you want to become a member of this community, but you can take it just to satisfy your curiosity and deepen in your knowing, and there's no obligation to join. It's free of charge. There's a sign-up sheet on the back table, or you can register online at unity.org, unitychapelhill.org events. Okay, be your own Valentine. our wonderful certified heart math coach and mentor, Lorraine Lewis, is going to be giving a heart math workshop on Monday, February 13th. Won't it be great to get into Valentine's Day knowing heart math? It's an amazing way to get guidance. Scientifically proven, too. We're having our annual meeting and potluck on Sunday, February 26th here in the sanctuary right after the service. Now, after I joined and after I went to the class, I'm not really big on business meetings, but I came to that business meeting because I thought, I'm a member of the community. I should go. I want to go. Well, guess what? That led me to start the Future Ministers team. Here I am, several years later, doing that thing. So you never know what's going to happen. But come and participate as a member of this community, or to find out more about this community. If you're thinking about being a member, see how our business goes. Alt Nathaniels is giving a Prosperity Plus weekly hypnosis Zoom class. And if you're ready to release old beliefs that keep you from creating the life you want, just like Oswaldo was talking about, the life of your dreams, then consider joining this group and giving it a try. Alt has a PhD in clinical psych, and he's a seasoned hypnotist and certified by the National Guild of Hypnotists. For more details or express your interest, see Alt. And I understand you can just pay time by time. You're not committing to anything if you just want to come once. Stay connected with us on social media, Facebook. You can like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and subscribe to us on Unity Center of Peace YouTube channel. And if you like us, please give us a review on Google Business or Yelp, and sign up in the back, on the back table, to receive our weekly e-news, because it's full of all other kinds of things and inspirational messages and stuff. And it's a good way. You know, sometimes I miss this nourishment that I get by being here. I've had to be absent the last 2 Sundays, and it's a good way to stay connected. When things get a little rocky during the week, just do that. We have a wonderful thing that happens at the end of every service, and that's our 3-minute miracle, which is prayer with one of our trained prayer chaplains. If you've got something going on in your life that you'd like help seeing from a higher, more divine perspective, and infusing that situation with the healing and that Oswaldo also talked about in his message, then you can line up in the back hallway on the left side, and Karen Rowe is our chaplain who will be there and available for any of us who want to take advantage of that. And if you're live streaming, you can send an email to prayer@unitychapelhill.org. Should be on your screen. And be sure and put your phone number, and you'll get a call back as well. You can check the inside of your program for more announcements, which includes our UCP Outreach Initiative. We're going to have a deeper dive discussion group. We have that from 12:30 to 1, so we can really deepen in our takeaways of what we got from the message. Carmelo Graffinino will be guiding us in that discussion today. And also, if you will please help us stack the chairs in the back, across the back side of the wall immediately after the service, so we can have our wonderful cart with all our goodies and our social hour in here because of the weather today. Okay, so if I'll invite you to stand now, and we will say our prayer of protection and then sing our peace song. Prayer of protection also found on the back of this buff sheet, as well as the words to the peace song. Prayer of protection. The light of God surrounds us. I am the light of God. The love of God enfolds us. I am the love of God. The power of God protects us. I am the power of God. The presence of God watches over us. I am the presence of God. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well.